Take me home, country roads. Am I live? I'm live. Hello, friends, and welcome to another episode of GAC Streaming with yours truly, Thaddeus from Going Nerdy. I mean, that's like, if you're on my channel, you know. Anyways, I hope you guys have had a great weekend. I'm streaming now tonight because I've got work tomorrow, which I'm stoked to go back to work. Like, super happy. I know not everyone loves their job, but I absolutely do. There's nothing greater than yelling at teenagers. It's just wonderful. Now today I'm going to be streaming GAC. I'm finishing up my ship battle because I forgot to do it. So also a little bit of practice, getting the practice in before the main event, right? I wasn't paying a whole lot of attention, just throwing this out there. So this is where we are. But yeah. Doing a ship battle. I'm doing a ship battle now, but we'll be doing GAC tonight here in the next few minutes. I hope everyone's doing well. Hope you're having a great day, a great weekend, great Sabbath, Sunday, whatever you want to call it. I'm just getting just put my kids down. Got some me time. My wife's upstairs playing the Switch. She's got the Nintendo. We got our kids a Nintendo Switch for Christmas, and guess who's played it more? That lady. Which is kind of why I love her. But yeah, they're playing not Mario, the Zelda game. So, yet I'm the nerd for playing Star Wars. I mean, I don't understand it. Anyways, Solomon Grundy, happy to you. Oh, I'm so ready for 3v3 to come back. It's so much, in my mind, I prefer 3v3. It's more fun. I'm like the only person that thinks that, right? There's so many more opportunities to lose, so many more opportunities to like goof off, and like so many more battles to play. I love it. I'm stoked, guys. Let me put this back here real quick. I've got multiple drinks. Actually, I've got multiple bobbleheads right here, but I had 2 drinks, which I guess is multiple. But no, I'm pretty stoked for 3v3. Top 50. See, that's not bad. I mean, top 50 is pretty good, Jay. I wasn't even paying attention to this, but a draw, I don't know. Like usually this is where I was today. I forgot to log in to do this, and so I wanted to get it just because I know that once I'm finished streaming, boom, I'm done. Now, you bring up a good point, Solomon Grundy. Yeah, I wanted to finish my top 50 too, but yeah. 3v3 with these GLs sucks. I dislike it immensely. Now, I gotta warn you, okay? I'm going up against Vito. Lost my last one. You guys saw Falcor's ride. It was a tough one. This one actually, like, I don't know. Like, I feel good about it, right? I feel like I did all right. Yeah, that's pretty good. Today, I was looking at Vito. Okay, so I see this, I'm like, okay, well, crap. He's got Old Man Luke. Oh my gosh, and he's got Rey. Like, looked at this and I was like, well, crap. I'm hosed. I scrolling down. I mean, all right. Well, it doesn't have a deep roster, but still a good one. Like, I saw this and I was like, well, I mean, let's have a party tonight because I know I'm gonna lose. And so then I jump over here and I'm like, okay, this is interesting. Ray up front, not necessarily surprising, but BB-8 as a lead? Dude forgot to set his lineup. I mean, I wailed out a little bit the last couple of days. Last days. I did. More than I should. Absolutely more. I argue that, like, because I don't have to shave, get my hair cut all the time. I save money on haircuts, and so I can wail out here, right? But yeah, what is this? I'm terrified way more now of this than I would have been had he actually set the lineup. Yeah, and that's the thing, he forgot to auto set all week. Exactly. Vito has won as many as I have. I actually tried, though, so I mean, mine's maybe a little more pathetic. But I don't understand. If you're going to spend the money, I mean, put forth the effort, right? Am I wrong? I don't know. Vito, if you're watching, just don't attack. Don't let me be the only one that you beat, that you show up to. But anyways, today's going to be crazy because I don't even know what to do here. Yeah, that's probably what it is. He didn't forget. He probably just joined and moved on, right? And just didn't do it. I don't know. Like, there are those people out there. You're right. What else? I mean, there are. So let's take out his back row. Or let's check out his backside. See what he's got. See what he's got going. So he's got, is that Echo up front? Yeah. Not even a fully modded Echo. No leadership ability. We do have some synergy here. We're going to get the extra attack. I don't know. Let's see. So someone who can target the right people and then... All right, let's go... All right. Now, knowing that Vito... I got to throw this out there. Knowing that Vito was... I didn't know that he was going to do this. But knowing that he had these other two, I kind of skimped on my defense. I mean, not a lot by any means, but I went traditional, right? I probably should have kept my bugs, but I didn't. I threw this out there. My separatists. I did save some extra ships, just throwing that out. And then, so we'll see. We'll see. I hope I don't need all of those guys. Or any of those guys. Let's go here. And I'm just gonna bring in my Jedi. Boom. Nope. Booyah. And let's see how it goes. I'm going 4. Because why not? Why not risk it all on the opening of salvo? I say risk it all. Like, I don't even know. Let's do this. Maybe this was overkill. And now that I'm seeing it, it was clearly overkill. Although I do kind of like this setup. I feel like Mothma, Old Ben, and Hyoda. I feel like there's potential there. I mean, if you had like some serious tanks, or if Old Ben was just like phenomenal, I could see that being a really positive team, or maybe some great attackers. I don't know. I'm still curious to see what Wedge and Biggs look like as like Relic 7 on a team like that. Maybe even Cara Dune. But all right, let's should we throw with the Jawas? I mean, just see what Jawas do here. No, let's not do Jawas. Although, this could be fun with Jawas. No, I want to do my best. All right. Separatist, First Order, Resistance. You know, I'm gonna pull in a CLS team. This might be the wrong one, but you know, when has that ever stopped me before? And I'm pulling him. Do I want to pull in him? No, I'll pull in. There we go. Because why not? Why not bring in Ezra? Bukalash. Okay. I am a fan of Vito. You're a good man. Oh, why would you put it on C-3PO? That's just mean. On so many levels. Like C-3PO, the one character in all of Star Wars who's never hurt a single person. Just seems mean. See, I feel like that's also how that ability was supposed to work. Without maybe the imminent death that was caused there. Now, I will say, though, new year, 2021. What are you guys thinking? Oh, my gosh. What in the world am I even looking at? That is ridiculous. Who has a team like... Oh. Okay. This one, actually, this top one might not be good for me. You got these two that are resistance. Chupio's not resistance, right? What is his ability? I'm still working on him. Yeah, so I haven't spent much time on Chupio. Yeah, I know, right? I do have gas. Are you thinking gas for which one? Like, that's... I guess that's true. But, like, they're just so random that it's hard to plan for. Excuse me. This is one that I'm a little nervous about. Let's see. Bosk. Actually, I'm not as concerned. I'm gonna try resistance. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go for broke in the top one. Not the Sam the Lamb. Not Sam the Lamb. Hit me up, not Sam. What's your question? I do have gas. in more ways than one. Fart jokes, always funny. I've probably changed them since then. I do have a video for gas. If you, yeah, it really depends on where you are on the gas one, right? Your biggest concern for the gas event is specifically that last battle. And it's tough. It's tough with a great team. It's very RNG dependent, I guess. Speaking of, well, actually not speaking of gas at all. Speaking of resistance, I'm gonna go in here, and I'm gonna see. I'm just really gonna see. Was hoping that would do it. Okay, let's throw in some life. I don't know if there's a command for it, but if you go to my YouTube channel, I do have a video for it. I'm gonna take out the big guy. I say take out, but I probably should have gone for... Not the Sam. Thanks for the follow, man. But yeah, hit me up. If you go on YouTube and you just go into Going Nerdy, you'll see my channel. And I do have a video of that there. I'm going to try to give some more help here. But yeah, and I'm going to go back through all of the events to kind of do walkthroughs of you know, like here's the issue. Like I know for me, one of the things that I've done, or I just forget to, I forget that I'm an old guy when it comes to this game, you know, and a lot of us YouTubers are, and we forget sometimes that some of our older content's not up to date, and so I've been going back through, and I want to go back through and make videos for, boom, all right. 56, not great, but I want to make videos for like people that have uses out of them. I'm actually, after this live stream tonight, I'm putting together a video on how to whale without spending money. I don't know if that's the way I'm going to title it or if that's my focus, but I've got 3 like tips to like help you guys make the most out of your dollar bills. Okay, so let's see here. Padme. I'm gonna use my bounty hunters here. I will say, on a side note, I was looking at this guy, and I was also kind of like looking at the other characters that I have in this game, and it's frustrating. Oh, perfect! I'm glad you have it. I'm glad that I'll help you. Like, one of the things that I've noticed is that, like, I am going through and doing, you know, like, I'm trying to farm what I want to farm. Oh, that's not. It's Ray Scavenger. Okay, I'm not nearly as afraid as I was. If that was like Jedi training Ray, I would have been hosed, I think. Or I would have been not a little bit, would have been way more afraid than I am now. Shaboom! Oh, that didn't do any damage at all, did it now? No, I'm telling you, like the key to this game, find yourself a good guild, and just have fun. If you have a good guild, or if you're in a guild with people that can give you advice, that's the thing. Like a lot of us older players, and even now, like we still we think about what we're doing, but like really it comes down to, well, talking stuff out with people. There's no way any one person can keep all of the stats for these characters at the front of their mind, like all of the ability. It's just impossible. And so like everyone has their own like fandom, their own focus, and so some people will just focus entirely on the meta. They're like, oh, I gotta do this, do this, do this. Some people will focus on different factions, so like separatists, and it's really whatever that you're into. And so if you can find people that you're in a good guild with and you trust, do it. Oh, dude, you got to get yourself in a guild, brother. You gotta get in a guild, or there's a lot of great. I would recommend my Discord, but my Discord for anyone who's ever been to it is useless. Like I have it, and I chat with the people from time to time, but I'm not active on it at all. I'm way more active on the Escape Podcast. Sorry, the Escape Podcast OA's server. But find a good server. All right. This is our challenge, guys. Can we beat it? Can I beat it? But the answer is no if I can beat it. But maybe some of you guys can give me some help. I do feel like... Holy crap, you didn't even have mods on him. That's good. Takes reduced damage from personnel attacks. Jedis may gain Jedi lesson. There are no Jedi allies, so I don't have to worry about that. He's not a leader. All enemies in a turn meter. Ability block. I don't know. I feel like maybe yes. Oh, no, I follow you. And that's key, man. So, on a side note, this is what it's like to be an ADHD person. I'm streaming to 3 different platforms. So Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. And so right now, everything that I'm saying, I'm responding to Not Sam the Lamb 2 on Twitch. So if you're on Facebook, you're like, what is he talking about? Those are my responses. So Sam the Lamb, he says that he's not high level. He's free to play, but he needs help, like to develop some of his skills. Not skills, but some of his teams. He specifically asked for advice on gas. And so, I'm talking about other stuff. So anyways, if you have questions, or if you've just joined the stream and like, I don't see any of that in chat, that's because it's not in your chat probably. And so anyways, fun times. Okay, let's look at this. Ray. This is gonna be a bothersome one because he does have. Well, I guess. Oh man. I think the key here is. I think the easy one is this one here. So not to wax religious or anything like that, but my daughter just, I was putting her to bed and she's like, Dad, what's the difference between like the voices in your head, like your conscience, and like the Jesus, right? It's the spirit. And I went off into this thing. And then like about halfway through I stopped and I was like, wait, do the voices in your head sound like you, or are they speaking a different language? Or do they have like a deep man voice? I was like, those are different voices, and if you're having those voices in your head, then we might need to have a different conversation. But it was really interesting. So, anyways, oh man, okay, so let's go after this one. I'm gonna use the Empire. Do they tell you to start fires? That's the real question. Are the voices telling you to cut people? That's when it becomes dangerous. So, no, I don't want to use the Empire. Let's do, because he takes damage. Okay. Jedi? No. I'm going to use my Separatists, because why not? Three on 5. I'm going in again because why not? I'm nervous. I'm actually freaking out a little bit here. Dang it, Luke. Oh yeah, I just realized that I was going up against Darth Malak. Probably not the right move for this. So I've just lost the battle. Well, I wonder, because he does true damage. It could be. No, Malak's gonna take it to him. Can I get rid of Luke? I might be able to. Ooh, that's positive. Let's go. Yes. Okay, that's. But here's the thing. I don't feel so terrible about this. Like, yes, I lost that one. But I mean, did I really lose it? I mean, yes, I did really lose it. It was a clear loss. Okay. Yeah, BBA lead. It's a tough one. It was a very ballsy move for him. Ballsy, get it? Because he's a ball. Yeah. Dad jokes. All right, let's see if he's put. Ooh. Now, I'm wondering. First order. Can a slacker team do this? I'm wondering. Like, I really think it's possible. It's this connection with 5s dying, giving crazy bonuses to what's his face. I'm gonna try it. Let's do this. I don't know. This is what I'm feeling. I'm going in. I'm doing it. Is that Jedi Knight? It's, Skywalker, though. That's no bueno. Oh no, foe. Or no, fox, not foe. Okay, well, so this has backfired immensely. And now I've just lost Slacker. Lobster. I should have gone with lobster. You can never go wrong with lobster. I feel like that's probably accurate, right? I mean, I don't need a lobster that often. But I feel like it's true about lobster. Now, I'm going up here, and I'm going to go Sith Empire. Just because I can. I'm doing this. I'm leaving Malik out. Right or wrong, it's happening. It's happened. It's too late. I can't go back. Probably should have used Malik. Man, that is a lot of AoE stuff. Take that, Jedi Knight Anakin. Yeah, I definitely should have used Malik. Wow! Okay. Okay, second bad choice. Welcome back, not Sam the Lamb. You missed an epic battle. I totally won everything. It was amazing. Let's do... I don't know. 5-0 first. Probably won't work there. Let's do 5-0 first up here. No, let's do this. Let's do Old Sith. Yeah, don't worry. There's a lot of missing that I'm doing this. This is happening. Hey, stop beating up on Malik. No one asked you to beat up on Malik. Okay, let's do... Oh, I should have put it on Nihilus. That's alright. You live and you learn. Chewbacca. Yeah, it probably would have turned out. I think had I done a lot of things differently in life, I think I would have turned out differently. But, you know, I like me. Shaboom! So what do you guys think is going to happen in 2021? New raid? More characters? Game modes? There's a lot of potential out there in my mind. Like a lot of really cool stuff could take place. Okay, let's do this because that's always fun. I'm thinking definitely new game modes for sure. That's gonna happen. I mean, they've all but said it, right? And maybe they have said it. I don't entirely know. Let's do. Hold on. Oh, I'm debating. I'm going to take in the 5-0 first here. But I need... Someone else. Actually, let me do Malik real quick. Ewoks? I think there's a lot of potential coming up, though. I'm gonna do bounty hunters. So, Takushu98 asks, do you think it is worth Zetaing Bastila Shan in the meantime before getting JKR? Short answer, yes. I really liked Bastila. And here's the thing. And the reason I say yes is because it's more... I've used Bastila Shan's Zeta since I've Zetaed JKR. Like, I've still used it. It's not something I use often, but it is something I still use. And so, like, I absolutely say yes. And again, it also depends on how close you are to JKR. If you're not very close, at least 2 more GLs. Which GLs? So yeah. So the short answer, yes. Because even now, in events like this, there are times that a Bastila would be better for... A Bastila lead is better than a Revan lead. Sometimes. It's not always appropriate, but sometimes it is. Salman says for sure that more characters are coming. Also 2 GLs or new... At least 2 more GLs. He's hoping for a territory war map and a GA map. And the divisions need to be redone. That's for sure. A lot of the rewards need to be redone. Now that the game is in the stage that it's in, I think rewards need to be redone. Takashu says he's 6-star tier, waiting on 7-star, 3 more characters. You'll still get some use. I think it depends on what your Zeta situation looks like. If you have Zetas just kind of lying around, then not a terrible idea. But if you're in a crunch for Zetas and you need them somewhere else, then I'd hold on, right? If you have all of the Zetas saved up you need for JKR, so let's just pop over real quick and look at JKR. 3 Zetas. I mean, if you have 3 Zetas and like a 4th ready, I'd do it. But if you're not going to be using her leadership ability very often, I'd maybe wait. Yeah, I mean, so Grandmaster Yoda was one of the first, legendary event characters or heroes. Yeah, legendary event characters. I still use him all the time. Like all the time. He's one of my greatest characters. So I have no qualms recommending you use what's his face? Zeta-ing Grandmaster Yoda. But again, if you're being tight with your Zetas, then you definitely want to just hold on to them. That's the hard answer that nobody wants to hear. Just like hold off and wait. But if you have 3, maybe 4 Zetas just kind of like lying around, then yeah, I'd do it. I'd put it on Grandmaster Yoda. You'll get more use out of Grandmaster Yoda Zeta than you will. They don't realize that really they're killing themselves. Ooh, all right. Let's go 5-0 first. Let's see what other Jedi I have, or what other characters I have. Wampa? No, that'd be dumb. And Thrawn? Man, this is a hard one to choose. I'm doing it. Oh, let's give it a shot. Let's see. Oh, that hurts me. Oh, and she's got the freaking... oh, balls. Oh, man. Oh, I hate Rey so badly. So very much. There's a great deal of anger here. Fives, I want you to go down. I want you to die right now, like one of your clone brothers killed you. Oh, that was tough. I should have put fives in the 5th slot. Nicholas Roy, I should have listened to you is what I should have done. All right. All right. Let's do this. Let's go Scoundrels. So this was actually next GAC. I will have the new... I'll have the new Mando. So I'm excited about that. But he's not going to be very high. Oh, the next legendary character. See, that's loaded. Because there's like, if you look at everything that's going on in Star Wars right now, outside of all the always drama that takes place with people and whatnot, they are focusing heavily on what's it called? They're focusing heavy on Mando. And so, like, I'm surprised that it wasn't Mando. You know, or I guess that, I don't know. I really don't know. Like, there's no next, because we have season 2. Whoops. All my baubles just took a hit. They're all nodding at me now. Like, season 2 is all of this. I don't know if we'll get Grogu as a legendary character. I love him. I do. I keep getting. I've drawn out this awesome Baby Yoda artwork, and I've tried to put it on my T-shirt companies to, like, hey, do this. You know, make this shirt for me. And they're like, no, because it's intellectual property, but it's my own work. Anyways, I love Grogu. I think he's awesome. However, I just don't see them having a Grogu kit. I mean, he'd be a healer. He'd have force choke. He'd be able to, like, stun, because, like, if you look at, like, the Mudhorn, like, there's a lot of potential. What am I doing? I'm going back in here. All right, this is what I'm going to do. I've got to throw in some fodder real quick. And I feel bad doing it, but the best fodder, these guys. Like, it really just depends on where they're going, right? Before, there was a roadmap where we could follow and be like, oh yeah, this is what's happening next. And, like, you could make logical jumps, but there's nothing logical about what's going on right now. You know? Like, where we don't have... So this is why I think a Galactic Legend, and I think Salmon points out, I believe it's Salmon Rushdie. For more characters, he says, for more characters, we're going to get a lot more... Possible. I don't know. But I think we'll get new GLs. I think we will get a new game mode before we get another legendary event. And it's also possible for us to get, like, more, like, heroes journeys. I still want to see a hero's fall. I mean, like, heroes fall, what do you call it? Not Anakin. Yeah, heroes fall Anakin would be awesome, right? A Vader pre-robot body. There's just nothing but anger that I feel right now towards most of these characters. Hey, just because he enslaved your dad doesn't mean you get to, like, take all of his hit points and stuff. All right, Wampa, this is up to you, buddy. Yeah, oh, they should have done it. Well, I mean, Darth Revan's, it was a unique, you know, it wasn't just, his whole thing was unique. Right, the whole Revan experience was, because it's not a hero's journey. It's something just slightly different. Okay, let's do this. Let's actually do a first order first, real quick. But, like, yeah, I think there's a lot of potential. Actually, you know what? Screw this. I don't think I'm going to win that one. However, I still may win this one. There's a fall and followed by a lobotomy. I don't, like, honestly, I don't know. Like, there's so much that they could do. Like, if they focused on ships, and I know that nobody wants them to spend any time and develop anything from Star Wars Resistance, but like giving us resistant ships would make sense. Because there aren't even resistant ships in the game. I mean, yes, there are clearly resistance, but there's 3. I mean, you have a whole faction. You have a, what do you call it? A fleet. You have a fleet captain with no fleet. And so I could see them spending time and developing ships. I could see them bringing in stuff like resistance characters, or at least resistance ships. And when I say resistance, I mean like the TV show Resistance. Even though it was like, I'd much rather watch the Ewoks cartoon from like the late 80s than Resistance. And I'm actually kind of slightly disappointed that it's not on Disney Plus. I feel like it should be. You know? It's like, look, you own it. Just own it. And be like, look, we made bad choices. And yeah, no, I mean, if they brought in anyone for the expanded universe, I don't know. I do think that if they bring in the expanded universe, they'll focus on those games that EA has a right to, right? I don't think they'll bring in anyone that's not that they don't own. But really, they could do anything. They could go back and do the Bad Batch. They could go back and do additional character. I mean, we could get. Who was it? Not Fives, but it was Echo, right? Echo that was the one that joined the Bad Batch. I mean, we could get him. We could get a lot of. That's right. He's a Jedi. He's not a rebel, although he clearly is a rebel. Why did I go to Rebels? Because I was talking about it. Ooh. Let's do this. I mean, I think they're more likely to go down that path than they are. Than they are like bringing in a bunch of random crap. I mean, but it's anyone's guess again because. Boom! Sorry, that was right into the microphone. But, yeah, they could bring in a lot. I mean, like here in a second, once I have given up on unlocking these guys completely, I'm doing it. I'm doing it because it needs to be done real quick. You'll see exactly what I'm. Boom, Rogue One. This is happening. Took all my Zetas off this guy recently. Young Palpatine and Plagueis. I mean, that would be awesome. That would be really cool. I don't think there's a chance in hell that that's gonna happen. Excuse me, but like, I would love for it to happen. Absolutely love for it to happen. I just want to get rid of Fives. Is that too much to ask? I just want to kill the guy who essentially, you know, Exar Kuns and SWTOR? I know Bane was, because he's mentioned, right? Tulok Horde. Let's go Rebels. Rebels! Yeah, Rebels. There's so much. And they could here's the thing. Yeah, Bane is canon because of Clone Wars. Bane shows up in like the last official episode before Episode 7, like where Yoda's on Korriban, and Revan and Malak are canon because of the it's one of those books from the Old Republic. It's like a picture book that goes through and lists. It's like the visual dictionary. It goes through and lists all of the like ships of the Sith or something, and maybe it was like in this most recent book, or this recent movie. They go through and they say, hey, you know, all of these guys have this title, and the title is based off of an old Sith Lord, and it was like Revan class or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it was, but again, the idea is that like they're canon, or at least the name is canon. The story is not officially. Although I would say I would love to see, the visual dictionary that came out in Episode 9. That's right. Awesome. Congrats, Darth Chillis. He was redeemed, right? I mean, Revan was redeemed. As far as we know. I mean, that's the old canon. And I say the old canon. So here's the thing, okay? And this is, I love the way they did this, okay? They call them legends for a reason. And the reason they went with legends instead of saying like non-canon or something stupid is that all stories have a bit of truth. And legends, there is truth in legends. And so the idea from a marketing standpoint is they call it that because then they can bring it back in and be like, oh, the legend, but then we're going to change it just a little bit. The thing that I like about it though is, like, if you look at our legends, like our mythology, like there's so much that has a seed that is in reality. You know, we just put a myth to it, and the same thing is true here. So some of these stories that we loved from the old canon are legends, like the legend of Thrawn. I mean, if you didn't know any better, if you didn't know that Thrawn was defeated at the Battle of Lothal, and some punk kid hurtled his body into the unknown regions with space whales, and you were part of the remaining empire, the remnant, there's probably going to be some legends material that's going out around Thrawn, or out that is about Thrawn amongst those people, right? And so, like, did I already use those other two? Phoenix. Pretty sure I didn't use Kanan. Oh, no, I think I put Kanan on defense. Terrible choice. That's Jedi Knight punk kid to you. But hold on. Can I beat Rey with my meager resistance, my rebel team? You know, this is clearly a Darth Rey, because she just destroyed the resistance. But anyways, like I love the idea of it, and I think it's a really cool concept for the galaxy, because then you have Revan and you have Malak, right? You have I hope they don't. Okay. So, are you guys ready? I've been watching too much Mike Zero lately. I love the guy, and I don't believe a word he says, but like I love his content. It's just consistent. It's just always consistent. And good on him for but anyways, he made a comment that Favreau and Filoni are going through and revamping the race Rey Skywalker stuff. Now here's my thought, right? We have Palpatine. Now Palpatine is told from day one, he's like, yeah, she's my daughter, you're a Palpatine. So what? Whatever, right? Is she a Palpatine in the same way that Anakin is a Palpatine? I mean, no. The story is that she had parents. It was the son of Palpatine, right? Of Sheev and, I don't know, Sly Moore or whatever, Stallone, the white pale lady who was his advisor. Anyways. Yeah, he does. He's always like, oh, she's terrible. There was a time when he didn't call out her for her stuff because he was being like PC, and then he's like, F it, here are my thoughts. It's bad. See, episode 9 was terrible, and it's like, awesome. But like, yeah, Sheevan Masameda, oh my gosh, can you imagine? That would be one horny fellow. Ah! Because he has the giant horns. Get it? That's not an inappropriate joke, but it is definitely a double entendre. Anyways, what if that Palpatine was lying about who Rey actually is? Would it be so far-fetched? I don't think that it would, right? And so I'm hoping that he was just lying to her about like him being a Kenobi, right? I don't know. We'll see. I think a lot will be made from the Kenobi show. There's a ton, right? Anyways, I've got to make some other videos tonight. So, yeah, Palpatine, he's compelled to always tell the truth because he's a villain. That's what they do. They tell the truth or parts of the truth, which make it so much better. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna say this. I may win. If Vito decides to play it all, I probably won't. And you know what? I don't care. I always like talking to you guys. It's so much fun to get on here and talk to Star Wars nerds like myself and chat about this stuff. I love it. It brightens my day to know that there's people like me out there in the world who love video games, who are passionate about Star Wars. It's freaking great. So thank you guys for joining me tonight. I really appreciate it. I am very humbled that you guys were even here. So thank you. Good luck in your GACs if you're still going. If you haven't done it yet, Godspeed. May the Force be with you. Oh, they totally did. Exarchun. They made Palpatine an anti-Mary Sue. Oh my gosh. Anyways, guys, thanks for having a great day. I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great tomorrow. I hope 2021 is as good for you as it was bad for 2020 was bad for other people. So like the opposite, if that makes sense. I'm not saying that I hope that, you make light of the 2020. Anyways, digging myself a hole. You guys have a great day. On Tuesday, we mark the first 2 books launched in the High Republic, guys. I have one already scheduled to deliver Tuesday at 12:01 midnight. I'm so stoked. Be listening to that over the next couple of days. You will get my review for it here in the next week or so. Very excited for the High Republic. Looking forward to see where it goes. If you are interested, check out the links below, guys. Free audiobooks, 2 of them for 1 month. Helps out the channel. Also, Going Nerdy Swag Store. This has been Thaddeus from Going Nerdy. Like, subscribe, share, and as always, my friends, smile and stay nerdy while I